Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Tiabu and I am straight out of the shower and we're going to get straight into the show because it's pretty clear what we're going to watch. We're going to watch the second episode of Yokohama Shopping Vlog. The first episode was entrancingly calm and sweet and interesting and cool and I liked it a lot. Now we're going to watch episode 2. I also feel like we're probably going to watch episode 2 today and then I'm going to try to shoot for watching both of Quiet Country Cafe next week so that we knock this out and can move on to other things as well. And that should be really good. Cool. I don't have any more dilly-dallying. Episode 1 was neat. Let's watch episode 2. I've got it up and ready to go. It's 0 seconds, 2 versions, picture-in-picture in the description. Timer on YouTube, beep beep timer to count you down. Let's get into it. Yokohama Shopping Log. What are you going to get up to, Alpha? This opening sequence is so cool. It's so cool. It's all synced with the music, too. She does say watashi no owner, not the owner, but my owner, which is interesting. Hey, we're gonna meet more people this time. Another note. Wow, that cut. What the fuck? Plants. The plants. Oh. Crap. Oh. Uh-oh. She's a robot. Is she gonna be okay? Rubber tires. Yo, G-san, you gonna find Alpha? What a great sound design. It's really good. The constant rumbling of thunder in the background. Ouch. Ouch. Yikes. Alpha-chan. Alright. Next day. Wow! Just the water, the reflection, the way it all moved, the way that the reflection in it moved, that was insane. Oh, that's the kind of shot that you just miss because you're like, okay, that was a thing. What the fuck was that? Who the fuck drew that? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? We're gonna go look at that. Ooh. Robo Doctor. Oh, is that like skin stuff? Or something? Cool. Get you all patched up, Alpha. Okay. Woo. Uh, huh. Here's a robot, though. Hmm. My internals were not destroyed. Hmm. Who is Takahiro? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love that we hear their little conversation but can't quite make it out. It's so good. It's so good. Thanks. She sheds her old coating. Feel a bit fluffy? Okay. Okay. Yeah, no. Wow, so weird though. It's so weird that we're diving so deep, it seems, into the robot differences. Hmm. Oh, leaking. Huh. And yet they have this response. Robot is fully capable of tears. Even though, whoa. She is this huge. Oh, that must be him. Oh, is she nude? Not even. That's great. We need a haircut. I hate this. I look like a Dragon Ball Z character. I don't like this one. I don't like this one. Gotta find a hat. Yep, there you go. They're both save your thanks for. I love her so fucking much. I love them all so fucking much. That's so great. I just fade the scene out. Yep, no need. Nighttime. Oh, morning time. A still day. Yeah, long hair Alpha-chan. Very cute. Great little cuts. Oh, no longer a still day. God, that's pretty. God damn it. Why is it all pretty? Ooch. Oops. That was a really cool sequence with the clouds covering over the light from the window. There's so many moments where it's clear that the artists have a really, really interesting understanding and an eye for and a desire to demonstrate differences in light and differences in space and color. Oh, she's roasting them herself? That's awesome. Hand roasted. Look at that smoke. Look at those grass. Look at that grass. But you did that. Bruh. It's gonna rain again. Maybe. Oh, they got the wires creaking. Is it gonna blow over? Ugh, overcooked coffee beans. This juxtaposition of the calm inside and the dramatic, violent outside is crazy. I wonder if we'll get a customer in the middle of this storm. And she's doing it by sound. It's just Starbucks. Burned beans. What a soundscape. Knock at the door? Nothing. And the weather calms, I guess. That seemed to take all day, right? I'm not sure. How? Sugar? Yeah, it did take all day. 1 cup of coffee. Whoa. That's a lot of sugars, dog. Instantly ruin your delicious coffee. She gonna fall asleep here? Or is she just listening to the water? Hmm. Cool. Wow. Really cute. Cool. This is weird. It's just fully a music video, like a weird one, but that's what it is. That is a different artist. Like, also a different artist. What the fuck? What? That was so strange with the flashing images and stuff, but I dig it. I'm fine with this. It's just part of the show at this point. Hey, camera? But that was very strange. Again, time passing. What have I been doing all day? Wah! Ha. Hmm. The shopping district? Eh. Hi, bye. Oh. Okay. What is this place? Lights? Electric lights? A hilltop? Yeah. Oh. A viewing point? Where the lights will all turn on? As sun sets? Something like that. Who are you? Oh, okay. Hi. It's the Daka. She comes here often. Oh, okay. Oh, here it goes. Silence. Comfortable silence, too. That's powerful. Great sequence of that color shift. I do not know how they accomplished that. Maybe they just faded out 2 versions. But the lights should start blinking on. Ding. Like stars appearing in the sky. Whoa. That's so weird. That's so weird. A city running itself with no people. Will she leak again? Huh. Oh. Why does it make me feel such a thing? And most of them, yeah. Wow. I don't know what that makes me feel. I have no idea, no capacity to put that into words. Hi, Grandma. Thank you. Again, there's this deep sense of something. That's the ending. That went by quickly. What? Why did that make me feel something? I don't have words for what that made me feel. I don't. I don't. The only words I have are the vague ones, like wistful. That doesn't tell you what I felt. Hmm. Okay. Well, this is going to be an interesting discussion on this one because I've been struggling for the last since this moment started going this way to express or think of words to describe the emotional content here, and I don't have them. This makes me feel a thing that I don't know how to describe. Certainly there's like nostalgia there. There's a reminiscence of looking at the stars myself that's tied up into it. There's this idea that's reminiscent of looking over the ruins of a civilization. You know, like looking at Machu Picchu or some large place like that. But then there's this nearness to the present that makes it more like looking at a post-apocalyptic sequence, right? Like looking at, you know, the kind of, not that it's a great film, but the kind of stuff that's evoked by the movie Independence Day, where we see, or yeah, by Independence Day actually, or by like, fuck, what's the one with the everything floods and freezes and the climate gets all fucked because of climate change getting crazy. I don't know. But scenes like you see the Statue of Liberty go down and stuff. Or like just recently we had a scene in Gundam where we see San Francisco and the Golden Gate Bridge is underwater. Those sorts of ideas, or to take it back to the sort of OG sort of style of this stuff, 2001, right? Or finding the Statue of Liberty. These things like are commentary, and we're looking at a world that is post our world. But there's something about the way that this is expressed that's just so beautiful. I keep coming back to wistful is the thought that I have of this show. I gotta look up the word because it feels right in my mouth, but I don't think it's right. Having or showing a feeling of vague or regretful longing. Yeah. Rueful, pensive, melancholy, forlorn. No, these are all mostly negative. Rueful, though. Expressing sorrow and regret. No. Yearning, longing, nostalgic, kind of, but not really. Because that's the element of it. Like, as far as we can tell, Alpha was never a part of this world. She's not looking at some past that she experienced. And it maybe the doctor is. We don't know how long ago this happened or what happened. We just know that it's the dark times. We get a really clear juxtaposition between inside and outside over the course of the episode. Lots of inside, outside, back and forth shots. But there's also something else. We keep using these mini cuts, these little things to accentuate and use them as like punctuation over the flow of the story or the show. As things are occurring in Alpha's life or as things are occurring for her, we're punctuating them with commas and periods and exclamation points and sometimes even question marks using these other sequences, these other things. It's especially apparent to me in this middle sequence where we're using the wind as part of it. She's doing the cooking, she's doing the coffee, and we cut to something like the window shaking. We set up all these elements of the windstorm that's going on outside, all of these sound elements, these audio elements that then continue to become a part of the background audio. And so it becomes this orchestra where instead of strings and percussion and brass, you have window creaks and whistling winds and the trees outside rustling. And those are the different parts of the orchestra. And they're all being sort of composed together by this storm. And Alpha is just in the middle of it, experiencing it and hardly aware of it to some extent. I think this is a fascinating sequence. Also curious because of the way that time flows in this portion. It seems like it takes, like Alpha wakes up in the morning and takes literally all day to make one cup of coffee. Right? She shows back up at home. She's in here. She's in bed. Sun rises. She gets up, starts making coffee, chills out here. Makes the coffee, realizes that she didn't actually make the coffee part of the coffee, gets all dressed up in her uniform, time passes, the wind blows, burns the coffee. It's like afternoon now, continues making the coffee with the burned coffee, makes it, it's sunset. It's been a whole day. She's made one cup of coffee. There's something to that, right? That evening calm feeling is built into that, isn't it? Or maybe I'm misinterpreting it. I don't know. Seems weird. At first I thought it was like, wow, maybe what if we did a thing where Alpha as a robot, her literal sense of time flow was off, right? And in reality, she's just moving really slowly and isn't aware of it. That would be cool. Not what's here. These backgrounds are continuously fucking excellent. Or like the sequence where it changes the full color of the cloud, shifting into more purples. I don't even know how they did it. I really don't. It's kind of amazing. It takes her almost all of sunset to put 5 sugars into her cup. Weird. So she sits and she relaxes and she dreams? I don't know. But we flash through this kind of cool, kind of weird song. It's kind of weird as a music video thing or an insert. I don't know if I like the repeated flashes of the same frame of her. I don't know if that works super well for me, but it is really cool and it is really cute and it does work okay. She awakens the next day. Strokes the camera and spends all day doing so before having this stark moment of realization. This moment is so cool. It's so well done. It sets up tension so beautifully. She blushes as though she's remembering something or seeing something or thinking something. Total, absolute silence in the scene until she stands up and gets moving. I love the way they use all these little things to show that she's going, like the closed sign. It's so funny because the show spends so much time on these silent, quiet moments, and then once there's action happening, it skips through it. It skips through it up too, right? Like her rushing out the door, that's a scene. Her grabbing the sign and flipping it over, that's a scene. Her running over and getting on the moped, that's a scene. We don't show any of those scenes. Why don't we show any of those scenes? Because we don't need to. They're not the focus of the show. It's so good. That's so smart. This is a great little cut. Zoom pop. Making it out here to this location and seeing what she sees. I love that we have this interaction that's sort of a through line. The interactions with the doctor and then the interactions later. It's good. It's good. Those connections with people are important in this world. In this empty, empty world. Those remaining connections with people are crucial. So she watches as these lights spark to life. And it is absolutely stunning. I think this is really, 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 really gorgeous. It is a city underwater, and they actually managed to get the like undulation of the waves to create the flickering of those lights. Super, super neat, I think. It's so beautiful. And it really is. And it really is. And we just let this moment go. We just sit in it and hold it. This whole OP sequence is so damn good. Okay, back to the beginning. Because plants. This shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? You can't even loop it because you got shadows going up and over. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, they vary in pace of their movement and the way that they're moving. What the fuck is that? I got nothing but amazement. This lightning is awesome. The sparkle is great. The way that we have out here. Sound design is excellent for this whole rainstorm. I wrote down 315. Not sure what I was looking for. Oh, the reflection. Yeah. And the plants are moving. Oh, and it reforms. Ah, my brain is broken. My brain is broken. This is amazing. The way it obscures the... Oh, they spend so much time on this. Just making that work. And then, of course, reflections on the window are still a thing. Wow. This is pretty cool. Meet the doc, all these moments. Very pleased to have you safe. The fear of the skin being weird. Super fine. The hair is very goofy and very cute. The tearing up is super cute. There's this moment where she snuggles into her bed more. Yep, bingo, that one. So good. Excellent bits of animation, incredible flow, really great sound design, extraordinary color, and an ability to evoke emotion that's indescribable. This goes into its own realm. I don't know. I can't think of anything that's quite like this. Maybe I could given more time, but I can't right now. Not off the top of my head. Does that mean that this is a 9/10? Because nothing is like it? Because it is the best of its own, like, self-created genre? I don't know. I just really like it. I just really, really like it. I think Yokohama Shopping Log is really cool. Very, very unique. Very, very interesting. Okay, I look forward to watching Quiet Country Cafe next week. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to leave this one here because I don't know what else to talk about. I'm sure that there's more that we could dive into. I'm sure that I could go look for the artists for some of these cuts, but I'm going to throw it to the audience. I'm going to throw it to you guys. What do you think? What did you think about this? Do you have words to describe these things? Was there anything else that I didn't talk about that stood out to you as being intriguing or different or weird or odd or new? Because I'd be really interested to see what other people think of this piece of media, because I really enjoyed it. Very calming, very interesting, very watchable, almost entrancingly calm. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to wrap there. I've been Tiabu. This has been YKK, Episode 2. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope to catch you next week for more. Peace.